food in now. Watch your heads, everyone. Also, you might just want to give her a little bit of space to come through to the front. She is not the best at throwing. Lots of chopped up fruit for the chimps today, so a nice old treat. And the first chimp down to collect the food is Elvis. Now, Elvis is the youngest chimp on the island, everyone. He is only 12 years old, so therefore he gets away with whatever he likes. Now, if an argument kicks up on the island today, Elvis will be right in the centre of that, so listen out for him. Now, just joining us from the right-hand side is his mum, Mrs. Bonnie. Usually in the wild, chimps get piggybacks from their mum for about 3 years. Elvis, being 12 now, still gets his daily piggybacks. So Bonnie is possibly the strongest chimp on the island. Look at those arm muscles. So, first fantastic throw from Steph there. Now that food went into the water, and that one did too, doing well today, Steph. But that's actually quite a good thing. I'm going to tell you about why the food goes in the water and what the chimps will do with it a little bit later on. So, look to the top of the island now on the right-hand side. Philip is getting a bit excited, I think. He's going to come down and join us. Now, Philip's 16 years old. We've also got a Grant as well. Now, if you guys have ever watched EastEnders, the names Phil and Grant might ring a bell. That's who these two are named after, although they don't look very similar. Okay, we're going to go straight down to Bonnie there. You might have noticed that she went down to the water and got the apple out of the water. That's an example of how intelligent chimps are, but I am going to come back to that in just a second. So Phil is being stubborn today. As I said, he's 16. Grant is the shy chimp on the island, so he might not join us today. And the only two chimps that we haven't been joined by yet are Mickey and Coco. Now, Coco is often mistaken for being a silverback gorilla. She definitely isn't, but she is the oldest chimp on the island. Coco turned 40 a couple of weeks ago. Now, people often gasp, 40 years old, how can a chimp live till 40? Actually, that isn't that old for a chimp in captivity. We'd expect them to live till about 50 or 60. Yes, they do, but it's only a very small amount. In the wild, maybe 10% or less of their diet is meat. So for that reason, we don't deliberately give the chimps meat at the zoo. We give them a special protein pellet though, and that contains the substitute of protein that they would get. Okay, so I mentioned a second ago, in fact perfect timing, Bonnie's gone down to the water again, that chimps will often go down to the water and get their food out. Now sometimes their food is too far away to reach by hand. I think that's a good example there from Steph. They're not going to get that one that easily. So what the chimps will do is they will go onto the island, they will come back most of the time with a big twig and fish the food out. Now that gives you an example of just how clever these animals are. They basically will use tools to aid their hunting. They will help themselves get the food. Now another thing that we've observed them doing, particularly in the wild, when they want to drink, they can get a drink for themselves. So I think you'll agree with me, these are very, very clever animals indeed. Now, because they are so smart, we constantly try and give our chimps things to do at Whipsnade Zoo. So basically, we call this enrichment, and enrichment is a fancy word for toys. So hands up, would anybody like to have a go on the climbing frame up to the right-hand side there? Only a couple of people, I definitely would. A few more brownies over there, that's more like it. So you'll see that there's loads of things on the climbing frame for chimps to do. And we are always giving them new things to keep them stimulated and occupied. If you walk around the island later, you might spot the odd thing of clothing, maybe an old shoe. Hopefully that's not your shoe that someone's thrown in, or perhaps an old jumper. All things like this give the chimps things to do. And Grant in particular loves running around with a jumper on his head. So it makes us laugh, but also they enjoy it. Now the most fun thing we can do is with food. Food provides loads of enjoyment.
smell a bit funky, don't they?
It's warmer this side as well because they've got the barrier of that rock thing.
Yeah.
But they're all sitting there breathing. Oh, bless. Is it going to go in?
I love where they walk.
It's on hot coal. Ooh, ow, 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 ooh, up. Real on a mission.
Where he's going. Been filming him all the way.
Great.
I got one.
There's no one here. Way, freedom! Is that you watching? Because it can't
Go on,
swim.
go in.
It can't swim.
Yeah, he's trying to learn.
It's embarrassed. Go on. Cold. Go on, go for it. No, 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 no.
He's so cute.
Go on. Get in there. Is anyone watching? Right, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Ah.
Oh, there he goes.
It's like, okay, I've done it now.
Kick it back out. Yeah. Funny.
Quick swim. Gross. It's the only way to describe that.
I should go for a weird one.
Splash, yeah. It's clean now. So they're back.
That fart. That stance.
They're looking at each other.
He falls in.
try again? Are you going to do it this time? You're trying to get people to cheer for you. Stop messing around. I asked you to do these where you just ruined the finale. Over to you. Okay. Who is going to cheer for the lovely Lara here?
Yeah.
She wasn't happy with that cheering. Frightened the wife out with me. Right, should we try that again? She is sulking. Who is going to cheer for Lara? She's a bit happier with that, I think. What about the lovely Bailey? Who's going to cheer for Bailey? Okay, right, we're going to try Dominic once more. Are you going to do what I asked you to? It's probably quite unhappy. Yeah, that's clearly nothing again. Thanks for that. Dominic, you are on fire today. I think we'll leave it to the girls because Dominic apparently is completely useless. Okay, should we try with Bailey? So everybody, if Bailey is your favourite, you've got to give her a massive cheer. Oh, this is going well. No. Thanks, Bailey. That's what she thought of your cheering. Right, I think she's sulking because you didn't give her enough cheers. Shall we try her one more time? So everybody, make sure you are a lot louder this time. Are you ready? Here she goes. She's happier without that time. Well done, Bailey. Right, Dominic has graced us with his presence again, so let's all get ready for a massive anti-climax. Oh, you're rubbish! Dominic, you can take him home for free. Because I don't want him anymore. But last but not least, we've got Lara to save the day. Here she goes. Now, you've been very good sports watching us in the rain, so we'll let you in for a treat. Who wants to see two girls jump at the same time? Double the sea lines, we need double the noise. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Here they go, give her a massive cheer! Now, unfortunately, that is the end of our sea-line demonstration. Thank you very much.
In the dark alleyway. Now, as I mentioned, ours are all girls, so they're a little bit smaller than that, but they have got something important on them that makes them look bigger than they are. Any guesses what it is that makes them look a bit bigger? Their fur, their hair, absolutely. Thanks to your contribution, everybody. Hear you all shouting out. Yeah, so they do look lovely and fluffy. When you look at them, you just want to run your hand through their fur and give them a big cuddle, but I wouldn't recommend that. Each one of those hairs is about 10 centimetres long. They've got a double coat, so it keeps them really nice and warm in cold climates, and it's also